Hey, what is up guys? Just watched episode 9 and let me just say this was a pretty awesome episode. It was hyped up for the past 2 episodes already, so we kind of saw this coming. And of course the title was kind of misleading, saying that Kai would lose, even though he did end up winning this match. But overall, I must say though, Kotei did come pretty close to actually winning. At times I really thought that Kai would lose considering what the title was, but in the end, Kai did win, so it was definitely something that was awesome there. One interesting thing is that Kai didn't mention final turn. He didn't say it at all. He didn't declare it, which is kind of his trademark saying in the original Vanguard. So kind of interesting to see that they took this away. Maybe he's not going to do that anymore. And that kind of goes with the whole nicer personality, nicer attitude that he has in this particular version of Vanguard. Now of course I don't think I have to mention that the units at this point are pretty consistent with their whole dialogue, being able to talk with their Vanguard. In fact, the units seem like they have their own mind now, so it's going to be pretty awesome to see how all these other future units will be in different clans to come. I actually really enjoyed this fight, seeing Dimension Police actually in action, going up against Kaguro. It was really awesome. Now, we didn't really get to see Kaguro and their full strength because, to be honest, I didn't really see much retiring with their effects and everything. But we did get to see Dimension Police and how they worked. In fact, the cross ride was a really big surprise here. The fact that Kotei pulled that out right away was definitely a huge surprise. I didn't expect that at all, and cross rides are going to be pretty powerful in this particular case, because seeing that you could actually get an additional force marker as well definitely makes for a very scary way of playing. In fact, I think if the game continues on to a standard format, then I think it will be just as scary as it would be if we were playing strides. Like, I think it would have equivalent power of sorts, you know what I mean? I don't know, it's just really interesting that although we would think, oh, it's just like the old Vanguard, the powers won't be as high as the G series where we have actual stride units and everything like that, but instead they actually do meet those expectations with the cross ride and the stacking of imaginary gifts. So now we can confirm that imaginary gifts aren't actually once per turn, they're able to go the second time if you're able to cross ride. Of course, this is an exception only to Dayusha's skill, but we don't know about any other units in the future that might come out as well, so it's going to be interesting how this goes. But Dimension Police is looking pretty strong here. Now, a lot of people actually made videos of saying, oh, maybe you should play Royal Paladins or Kaguro because the main character's clan or the rival of the protagonist clan, it's pretty much a given that those clans would be the strongest. But to be honest, with Dimension Police, which is kind of a side character's deck, it does seem pretty interesting that this might have potential to actually be one of the best decks. I don't know, that's my prediction with it right now, but tell me what you guys think. Going back to how last week I actually mentioned that the small details make the episode good, it was awesome to see that this whole card fight actually focused more on a whole strategic battle instead. It focused more on how to actually play the game in a strategic sense. What this means is they were actually talking about how they were using Dayusha's attack effectively to give Kai less counterblast, which was actually something that was really interesting, and you could see the side characters like Morikawa and Miwa actually discussing this on the side as well, to actually give an idea of how things would actually work and operate. So for new players who's actually just getting into the game or getting into card games in general, it's definitely a great way to actually let them know about how things are, so that way when they actually play in real life they can be prepared. Now with Kai actually winning this, the round is actually now, or the score is now 2-1 with Team Q4 on the winning end of it. So that means there's one battle left, and that's between Aichi and Leon. Now that's going to be a very interesting episode. It could go either way. We could see Aichi win for the first time against Leon, which would be a pretty impressive feat for the main character. but then again, it wouldn't be too realistic. And overall, I do see Leon potentially winning this, making it a draw between Q4 and NWO, but who knows. This will definitely be a really interesting episode. I still can't get over the fact that Leon is still a lot younger in this particular version, but tell me what you guys think about it. Anyways, it's going to be interesting to see how Aquaforce operates again. And of course, there is the trial deck coming out pretty soon for Aquaforce, so definitely looking forward to that. But in the meantime, I hope you guys enjoyed this particular episode and also this video. Tell me what you guys think about this episode. I actually did enjoy it, and I am also very excited for next episode as well. So, hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you next time.